I guess we have all heard about the 17 SDGs by United Nations. And have you ever wondered, is there any SDGs that brings all pieces together to solve the puzzle? Hello, my name is Asadullah Abdullayev, and here we are, SDG17, Partnership for Goals.
SDG17 is the power of collaboration. Nations, businesses and people uniting to make every other goal a reality. From eradicating poverty to safeguarding our planet, these goals are deeply connected. Through strong partnerships, each goal moves closer to success, shaping a future that's sustainable and inclusive for all.
So Malika, what is the main force that drives different parties apart, making them reluctant to work together? I mean, to do some collaborative efforts.
I think that the most obvious and basic thing that unites any number of organizations or any issue is the goal. And it's the interest that drives people to make friends with benefits. And if we're talking about the global scale, then it's countries that seek for solutions from their neighbors or allies.
Through SDG17, global partnerships have driven impact. $155 billion alone in aid was mobilized in 2022, and UN-backed trade deals boosted economies around the world by 14%. Yet, 60 to 70% of collaborations fail due to misalignment, poor communication, or lack of trust. Just like on a global scale, even small teams fall apart when unity breaks down.
So Malika, what you're saying is that the common goal is what unites people, several partnerships together. But the question is, why do some partnerships still fail, even though they share similar interests?
Interesting question. So in order to answer this question, I guess we need to look back to the history and see some examples. NAFTA, a partnership of several North American countries that wanted to establish free trade routes. And what happened there is inequality in benefits led to tension between members. And they shut it down in 2020. So the lesson here for SDG17 is to learn that adaptation through dialogue and understanding what your partners want is crucial for team success. Well, actually, what about failure of League of Nations in 1946? It was created after the First World War to prevent future conflicts through international cooperation. But it still failed, even though everyone had the same intention, peace. So why? Why did it fail? And the answer is actually really clear and simple, because several powerful countries never joined. And the lesson for us SDG17 here is to learn that we always need key players in our teams to succeed in any given area, whether it's business, development, or just simply public service. Partnerships should have professionals from that specific field to assist us.
How do we unite nations against global challenges? Through shared responsibility and sustainability. History proves that allies support each other in crisis, but our focus must be on preventing future threats. Strong partnerships, diplomacy and cooperation drive real change. By sharing knowledge, resources and policies, we create lasting solutions. Global summits, trade and education foster unity, ensuring no nation stands alone. With innovation and collective action, we build a future where collaboration leads to the progress.
So Gozel, you brought me here today. First of all, what kind of place is that? And second of all, why you brought me here? You told me that it's gonna have some relation with our international partnerships.
Yes, of course. There is a reason. The reason why I brought you here is to show you how once nations united for our rescue. In 1966, a calamity, a deadly natural catastrophe struck Tashkent. An earthquake equal up to 8 magnitude points started at 5:23 a.m. when the people were in their sweet sleep, which is remembered until today. Hundreds of people died. 80% of the city was ruined, and people were simply devastated. It was impossible, of course, to rebuild everything by ourselves. So, 15 nations sent their builders, engineers, architects, and many more specialists who with joint forces brought back the Tashkent we see today. These illustrations on the walls are a part of the proof that we do have friends abroad and overseas. And if we are in need again, they will come to save us. So, would we do for them? Having such allies around the globe, we can be sure that everyone will be interested to be brought together to solve ongoing and emerging environmental global challenges that SDGs are made for.
So Malika, partnerships fail because of mistrust, inequality or lack of commitment, as per your words. But my question is, do we have some sort of model, some prototype of an ideal partnership that we may be looking up to and maybe basing our international collaborative organizations on them so that our partnerships work?
Oh, whoa. I actually remembered a very similar analogy, which one Romanian, if I'm not mistaken, speaker described as almost an ideal partnership. So just imagine, 17 brothers, they live together with their families, children and wives, they work together, cook and eat together, and if all of them stand by each other, no matter what, they can afford anything. Only together they will be able to purchase at least 1 or 2 luxury cars a year, and turn by turn they will travel around the world. And if all of them are fair, follow their turns, they will survive even apocalypse. Inflation rate, oh god, they won't know about that. They will not affect them. And other tribes or communities cannot break them. This is how first people on earth actually survived. And the primary principle of working in a team is to be the best teammate.
So as per the main principle of partnership, we understood that teammates, they have to be loyal to each other. The same thing that can be also applied to international partnerships. And as we have seen from historical examples, usually countries decide to partner up when one of them are in danger and another one is there to help.
We should not forget that goals are not only to solve problems, but at the end of the day, the primary goal of the UN is to unite people. We can be separated by nations, but surely united by goals.
Yeah, so what do you say about that? We have a deal? We have.
So at the end, as far as we understood, none of the other SDGs are solvable without the SDG17. For any single problem, there is a solution, but the solution comes only by the teamwork, with various people, various organizations working together. And by the way of conclusion, I just remember it right now. The reference that Malika gave when she was speaking about the Romanian speaker, who mentioned about 17 brothers living peacefully as a one big family. Those brothers were all our 17 SDGs.